Yo, what's happening guys? Metaverse Millen here, how are we all today? So another video as promised. It's Sunday, we're going to have a nice chilled day today, like the weather's nice outside, but we're going to get into this Upland video. We're going to show you around basically Upland the game, all the properties. I've listened to some of the comments and we're just going to do some more informational based video content. So let's get into the video. Thank you for all the likes, subscribers and comments on the videos already. It really does mean the world to me. I've got 233 subscribers now, so that's amazing, and I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. We've actually got this account growing and you can see the rents I bring in off properties here. So we've got another 2,619. If you click in here you can actually see how many visits I've got also on the properties. So there's been 6 since I went to bed last night, just jumped on, so that gets me an extra 150 UPEX because my properties are all charged at 25 UPEX per send. So you have a certain amount of sends, and when you send to these properties it'll be 25 UPEX, which is the lowest price you can set it to. So everyone that watches these YouTube channels or treasure hunts in LA will be able to get the best deal obviously to send to the properties. And I've tried to test it out and that, and I believe I actually earn more UPEX by setting it at the lower point as well. So it is beneficial for the players and it's also beneficial for you. So yeah, if you want to look into that, I'd highly suggest to. And then Upland's basically like a map to the real world, so every single address and property in Upland is mapped to the real world, so that's how you get value in your properties. And if you build on the properties as well, or you create a meta venture, you can see in the purple, you can actually like bring utility to the game and the structures and just build it up, kind of like how you can build up on city building games. And then obviously with all the new stuff coming, you'll be able to like get more value for your properties, and especially with more utility and more like graphics and more, just the more Upland develops and grows, it'll just bring more like potential to the properties. You can see the UPX Spark exchange. This is the one I actually use. So if you've got some free Spark and you want to get some UPEX for it, you can actually go onto the website, create an account, link it up and verify it, and then obviously you'll be able to trade Spark for dollars on contracts, which is really cool on Upland, before Upland bring in their own Spark exchange, what they're talking about. But currently right now it's not actually in the game, it's a third-party website, and there's a few others as well like UPX World. So yeah, check them out if you're actually looking at selling your Spark. But if you're actually wanting to get some UPX for your Spark as well, you can also jump onto my factory right now. I'll show you it here. I've got 1.59 Spark. The Spark's used in Upland to actually build structures, to make cars move, to just bring basically movement to the game, like construction, you know, it's like what powers the construction. So you can see my address here, it's a medium factory 1 at 16830 Kingsbury Street. So if we click on this right now, you can actually see all the players helping out and how long the factory's actually got left to build. So if you click on here, you can actually see the factory I'm building right now, which is nearly complete, and then you can actually see all the hours it takes to build, 17,600, and it's going to be ready in 14 days 7 hours. That was going to take me about 3 years with the amount of Spark I had, but now obviously with the amount of players, there's someone else just jumped on now as well. So we've got 19 people actually helping build this factory. So with the power of YouTube and the growth, like, we can actually work together. And I plan to have this factory and all these properties surrounding it as a node. So like there'll be shops, there'll be businesses, and then like the players what come into Upland, they'll get the best deals on their actual properties, because I plan to actually buy up a lot of the land. So like all the players what subscribe and that, I'll do giveaways, and it'll all be like plots of land and other stuff around this factory. You know, I'll be moving all the cars I buy to this plot of land, you know, and other places. I'll be obviously adding a showroom as well, the cafe. So there's a lot of like business potential coming here in the next 6 months. So like if you have a shop or a meta venture and like it's really close, we could actually build this area up. And if I go out of this quickly, you can actually see, if I go back out here, I'll show you where it is in LA. So if you actually go to the top of LA, and then if you click this button here, it'll highlight the regions in Upland, so you can actually see which region's which. I'll zoom in a little bit, it should pop up in a second. Maybe I need to go in a bit further. No, is it going in? Does that work? No. There we go. So if we actually zoom out a little bit, I was too far in. So Granada Hills is the node we're at, and if you actually look here, this bit of grass is just on the right of my factory. So my factory's here. So if we actually go in, all this bit of land I'm actually like building out and trying to grow, and then obviously we'll work our way up into the nicer area, you know, some nice like shops in the future. The cafe might be nice up in this way, you know, because you're looking over LA. It's obviously a little bit higher up. I don't know if Upland plan to do like levels on like, you know, like with the hills and houses on the hills in the future. I know it's quite flat right now looking out at the cafes, which is amazing, don't get me wrong, that's not a dig. Like, it's so good to actually walk in the cafe. If you've not seen that video, it's the last video I posted. I'll try and put a link up now, and then you can actually see me walking around in the Upland metaverse and chatting to like another player, a real nice gentleman we spoke to yesterday, and it was just so nice. Instead of having to message, you could actually just chat one-on-one, like, and everything I do on my Upland channel I will record, so I can like use those videos and everything going forward to actually like learn, make new contacts, and just grow, and show you how I actually chat to like businesses and how I chat to like other players and like make deals. And you know, if you're coming into Upland to actually see how I do it, and that, you know, you'll take some stuff you don't agree with, like what I do wrong, and then you'll take some stuff like, oh, that's a good idea, you know what I mean? So this is not like financial advice, and this isn't like a professional. I've been on Upland for 9 months now, you know, I'm still learning a lot. Don't know the blockchain, don't know everything like that, and that's why I highly support Upland, because you don't need to know all that. Upland's so simple to come in and actually make some money, and like if you believe that your investment's going to take time to grow like anyone else, you know, like a normal life scenario, you'll be happy with Upland. Like, if I really wanted to like strain my account and get dollars out, I could have got more dollars out. I've only sold 2 properties in dollars because I want to grow this account, which I am doing here. You can see I've nearly got like 6 grand, and I've only put 3.5 in this, so this account will nearly be probably double. So by the time I've been on this Upland account for 12 months, which is a year, I'll have doubled my investment and that. So I'm just compounding the interest by putting it back in and putting it back into the account, which has got my monthly rents up to 93,563 UPEX. Plus I get all my visits on top. So if you go into leaders here, you can actually see visitors, and then I'll click on the today, so I've got 14 visits today, and I'll just click on the last month right now, and we'll just let this load up just to show you how many visits it's actually created this month. It usually takes a couple of seconds just to like load this up, but it'll actually show you my sends, how many people have sent to my properties in the last 30 days. Just wait for it to load, and then we'll actually see. If you're not subscribed already, please click that subscribe button, like, comment on this video, it means the world. Let's get this channel growing. I can do more giveaways and like just more like content for you guys. I'm trying to get back to like videos every single day, but like working again. I'm back to work tomorrow, I'm off next weekend, so we'll get more videos done, but I'll try and do 2 or 3 during the week, but don't hold me to that. But I really want to try and make as many videos as possible. That's my goal, to actually try and get this YouTube channel like up to 1,000 subscribers. The quicker I can do that, and the more engaging content. So yeah, let me know down in the comments if I'm missing anything, or if there's anything you'd like me to talk about. And then yeah, we'll get those in the videos going forward, guys. This is totally open, fresh, impulsive, you know, like we're just going at it like normal, you know, so every single day is a new video, just having some fun and just exploring Upland. So here we go, this is loaded now, so we'll get into it. So you can see 254 sends to my property. So if you actually go on the calculator on the phone, so I'll click on calculator, and then 254 times 25, because I get 25 UPEX per property, so that's brought me in 6,350 UPEX just by sends this month alone. So if you add on my 93,000, so we'll go back out of this quickly. So we'll go out, we'll click onto the properties, and then you can see 93,563, so 6,350 plus 93,563, and then that equals 99,913 UPEX. So between my monthly rents and my sends, I've just earned under $100 this month. And then if you add on any sales on top, so if you actually look at my sales, so if we go into messages, see, I don't hide anything on this account. I'll show you everything, guys. You can see the growth, you can see when I lose money, you can see when I win money. So I sold a property last night, I sold a property 3 days ago, 5 days ago, 5 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 6 days. So we'll go back all the way to a month ago, and then we'll add that up as well, so the last 30 days basically. So 1 month ago, so even if we don't, these might be in week 4, but we won't even add them, we'll just add the 3 weeks. So here, 3 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, whoa, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 50. Whoa, I thought it was like a lot less than that, but like, yeah, 50 properties in the last 3 weeks. So say the last month on Upland, like, what did I say, 50 properties, and then I get an average probably of about 3,500 to 4,000 uppicks profit on each property. So if we add on 50 times, say 4,000, so that's 200,000. So wow, that's mad. So like, yeah, this account's bringing 300,000 uppicks this month, and I'm only sitting at 5.9 coming up. So yeah, this account's growing and growing and growing. And if you actually look on UPX Land, I'll show you this quickly while I'm ranting away. So if you go onto Google here, UPX Land, sorry, and then I'll go over, let this load up quickly, and I can actually show you how my strategy works. I did talk about it on a previous video, but it was a couple of months ago, so I'll show you it quickly right now, and you can actually see what I mean about the dollar sales and how I can actually sell for the price I do. So if you look in here, you go to user search and then James UK, which is my account, and this is actually UPX Land. So this is the website I've used for the last 8 months to obviously build my Upland account. And you can see here, I've got 5,783,000 in uppex in my account. So if you go back to Upland, you've got 5, it's gone up. So this is obviously a bit behind. So what I'll do is I'll click on here so you can see the value of properties. Then obviously I have to add on my net worth. So here, 5,886,000, sorry. So we click here, 886,000, yep. So if we actually go back to Upland, so this is all up to date now. That's my property value, not my net worth, so that was my mistake. And then you can see all the yield per month. Obviously that doesn't include my boosts for my collection, so that's why that's a little bit lower right now. But here you can actually see my net worth is 5,886,000. But my mint value of properties is 7,410,000, and because I've properties for the dollar strategy, I've managed to get my account worth like 7,410,000. So I'm earning 14.7% on this number, not actually on this number. So I've managed to put in like £2,000 less, nearly, just like 1,600 roughly less money, and I've still got the account worth that amount of money. So if you're not following, I'll show you quickly on here. So if you go into Upland, you can actually see, I'll zoom out of LA quickly right now, click off that, and you can actually see the whole of LA. So instead of buying on the store, like in the UPX store here, you can actually see you can buy 5,000 upx for $5, but I'm not going to actually do that. I'm going to actually click onto the secondary market, which is here. So once you hovered over the whole of LA, you can actually see where you click on it, because if you clicked on it earlier, you wouldn't have got the whole of LA, you'd have only got the part you were zoomed in on. So make sure you actually click on the part that you want to go to, because if you don't, you'll obviously just get the market rate for that place you're looking at. So if I zoom in, and now I go to the secondary market, you'll only get properties in this view range, so it'll be different compared to if you zoomed out and you had the whole of LA. So I always make sure I'm zoomed out to the whole of LA, and then what I'll do is I'll just go back in there like that. And then I'll click on the secondary market, and then here I'll look for properties what a good UP2 size, so 65 for 389. So if I click on this right now, you can actually see how much it brings in. So this property right now will probably sell for about 7,000-8,000 UPX, you know. So what you could do is buy that property for dollars, and then it'll be worth 7,000 and 8,000 UPX. And the property was probably minted for about 8,000 UPX at the start of the game. So if you think about it, you're buying it cheaper. So my net worth will show 3,890 UPX instead of showing the amount the property is actually worth. So if I sell this property for 7,000 UPX, I'm still making a profit on it, but the property will probably still be under mint. So like your property you're selling for like market rate, it's not like 110, 120%. It's only going to be like 90%, 100%. So yeah, the customer what's buying your property is getting a really good deal, but then you're also taking the difference on that dollar as well. So if that makes sense, I've been able to turn like $3.50, $4, $5 into about 8,000 UPX, which is $8 on the game. So this is why these two numbers are different. So that shows you I've managed to get like $1,600 worth of, well, 1.6 million UPEX worth of value out of Upland by using the dollar strategy than that dollars I would have had to put in myself. So if I do that again and again, I can actually get like 30%. Obviously of my money like going further for me, which is absolutely crazy. So that's why I love that strategy, and you can actually see over time the difference in the two accounts. So not the two accounts, but the two prices of the, you can see here is how much money I've put into the game, and here is where like the game's actually grown, how much like my net worth is actually worth. But then this is a number what shows on Upland. So yeah, sometimes the net worths don't actually work out fully, so don't follow them too much. You know, the change to go up and down. You know, cars aren't valued into the net worth yet. If you build a structure or something, that's not added in yet. So it'll be cool. Like I'm building that factory right now. So if I go up to Granada Hills, you can actually see the factory getting built. And what would be cool is, say the property for the land you had on the Upland structure. So if I actually go in a little bit further, you'll be able to see it. Say this factory, it goes in here. You can see I bought it for 169,702 UPEX, and it's bringing in me 2,873.81, which is the highest because I've actually put it into the City Pro collection. But what would be cool is if this property, say, brought you in the base amount. I don't know how you see the base amount now, but newbie, so it'll be a little bit lower than newbie, so it'll probably be bringing me like 2,100 without the boost. But what would be cool is if it only brought you in like 1,500 UPEX, but then if you built a house on it, it'd bring you in like 1,600 UPEX. If you bought an apartment, like 1,800 UPEX. You know, so like the value you put on the land actually increases the rent or the yield that comes from that property. So like this would obviously increase your rent. So instead of getting the full amount for, even if they give you like 14.7% for the land and then a little bit more, I don't know if they'll do that, because obviously that'll be a lot of money going out to the players. And obviously I really prefer to have a stable economy like Upland has. You know how Dirk's been talking about like everything being stable, which I agree with. That's why I don't trade in like crypto and that. Like I like something where I know I put like 2-3 grand in and it's worth 2-3 grand. It could go up and I could make more money, but then it could also go down, and I'm just like, I'd rather have a stable economy, like so, over like making a lot of money. But I believe if like say it was like the 10% was for the land and then the 4.7% was estimated on like the buildings, so some buildings got 6%, 7% bonus, and then some buildings only got 2%, so it would work out for the 14.7% overall, if you get what I mean. So it would be like a little bit different calculated, but I believe like if you're going to spend all that time putting Spark onto a structure, like that structure should, obviously the factory's going to be making money, but like that whole land, the valuation of that property now should be at least double, maybe triple, because if you can see here, you can actually go into it again. It would be so cool if like the factory, say the factory in Spark hours, say they had a value of Spark, so one Spark's $460. So if you worked out how much construction that actually cost you in Spark, and then you could valuate that in UPEX, you could actually add that to the price, not the purchase price, but obviously like you could add it to like the improvements or the renovations or whatever it was, and then that could be put into the new net worth for that like property. And then if you knocked it down, it would just go back to flat like the price of their land, you know. So kind of like boosts and bonuses, but like with the properties, so you can get like your collection boost. But it would be cool if like certain properties had certain boosts. So I think that would be really cool and entice people to build bigger properties instead of little tiny properties. Obviously like small players with the little properties, it's amazing. Like I can only build small properties, so don't think I wouldn't have been able to build this factory without other players jumping on and actually like helping out. And with this YouTube channel is a massive bonus. Like what we'll do is collect the earnings quickly right now. But yeah, without this support, so thank you so much. Like this factory would never get built, the showroom, because this Spark I've got in this factory right now would have cost like 5-6 grand. So it's just like crazy with the money, which I really do respect though. Like I totally love Upland, I love where it's going, like the graphics, everything. It's not a moan, it's just like where my plans are going. It's going to cost a lot of money, so I'm going to have to be investing probably at least another like 3-4 million UPEX to get the factory and the cafe on sale. Not on sale, on the market, sorry. So like get it up and running, and once that's up and running, that's where I can really think about like just like smoothing it out, and then we can actually like do some more competitions, and that's once the factory's online, which will be in like 2 weeks time, we'll start getting the showroom built, like the cafe out the way. So yeah, we've got some great content, and then at Christmas time we'll have like the factory, we'll have the cafe, and we'll have enough spark to actually like build on that and grow this YouTube channel. And yeah, a lot more players can get involved with competitions and that, so we can, yeah, full steam ahead for like the big builds now, but we can actually sit back and look at like the achievements once all these properties are built out. I'd love to start building on obviously this area. I do own a few properties down here now, so like we'll just let this load up quickly and I can show you. So all these ones over here, this was the plans where I was going to actually have the showroom, and then all little townhouses or something like in this area here, maybe a mansion, couple of mansions here, and then like all these buildings I'm going to buy. So once I get enough UPX, I'm keeping 100,000 to give away to the players, but then once I get like a bit more money, I'll buy up all these properties as well, because there's got to be a balance between like buying the land, because obviously I'm trying to mint out this node area in LA, obviously drive the price up as well, which will help players make some more money in the future. So if you actually get into this area right now, we should drive the price up. I'm not going to say how much, but we believe that we're going to drive this price up significantly. So if you want to get involved, come down to Granada Hills, anywhere on San Joe Street, anywhere on like Ruffner Ave, Rubio Ave, like all these kind of places, San Joe Street, Gerald Ave, all these kind of areas. Gerald Ave here is going to be close to the factory, so we have plans to have like a cafe, we have plans to have like the factory up and running, obviously the showroom, like, and then like in the future we'll get a meta venture going here as well to sell some of like the stuff we have. And I really want to get into cars, guys, as well. It would be cool if we could have like a garage and buy like 10-15 cars, and every single time we sell like 10 cars we could give a car away, and like just do lots of things. As long as this account's making profit, I'm more than happy to like give away money which is in the profits to like players and that, and just like make it entertaining, and just see small players win as well, you know. Like I want to see like the small player what can only put £20 in, you know, actually win a car, or like that would be amazing to see. Like, and I can invest in this. So obviously I'm just using the yield, so I'm putting a lot of money into the game, but like I can use the rents off the properties to actually pay for all these prizes and the giveaways. And I just think it'll be more fun for a player to actually see their name on the YouTube channel, so that would be really cool as well. So what I'm doing as well at the start, I'm building an intro right now, so if you send 1,050 UPX to James UK on Upland, you'll get put on like basically like the Hall of Fame. It's just a name list, so like what supports this channel, so you'll get obviously your name pushed to hundreds of viewers right now. This account's actually growing, this YouTube channel, Metaverse Melon, so you'll be able to push your brand and your Upland name in front of a lot of players, and then that gives me more UPX as well to invest into this area, which you hopefully are a part of. So like you'll be able to get some more money for your structures, because the more what gets built in this area, the more valuation will come to these properties. So like this will be a really hot area, so like if this gets built up really nice in this area here, you know, it could sell for 2-3 times the amount in 2-3 years time, depending on obviously the success. But I promise to like put all my all into this factory, the showroom here as well, so this will be booming. And then obviously we've got the park and everything, so maybe in the future, you know, you'll be able to own parks, and like we could own this area, like put lots of trees, like life's coming to Upland, so you never know. This could be an amazing area for like a zoo, you know, you could have anything. It's a recreational centre right now, but you could actually turn it into something, I'm guessing, in Upland. I don't think you can actually buy it, it's not even locked, but it would be cool if you could actually own that as well. So yeah, I didn't want the video to drag on this long, but like it's actually been really good just to chill with you guys today and actually sit back and see where I'm actually going with this account without it being all like to do with like Upland and what we're doing, just chilling, sitting back and having a good time, you know. Cafes, that experience I went on yesterday was amazing, you know, actually chatting to the other player in the metaverse and just seeing what's actually going on with Upland. But I can't wait till you can drive around, you know, airports right now, so imagine when you can walk around in the terminals, just get taxis place to place. Yeah, the future of Upland's looking really bright, so I want to try and get as much investment into LA before like things start to kick off seriously, because I believe Upland's going to start growing and growing and growing, and it's just going to get so fast and so big that you can't do everything. Like in GTA, you can only focus on like, if you got the business, you're doing like, you know, you have like, I can't say it obviously because it's all illegal, I don't want to get my account, but you know, like the businesses you can have on GTA 5 and stuff, like it'll be cool if you can do that in Upland, but without obviously it being illegal. It'd be cool if you could like sell like flowers, sell cakes, sell like scones, whatever it is, but actually make some money and actually a reason to grow your business or put your business in a certain area in Upland. You know, if you had a business near the airport or something like that, you might make more sales. That's like a real good way looking forward. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think is coming to Upland. And Tokyo was announced at Genesis Week, I believe, in that hidden video at the end. So what do you think they're doing? Do you think they're doing another collaboration, you know, with racing? It looks like bikes are coming to Upland as well, so maybe it's a biking company in Tokyo somewhere. So yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think about Tokyo, if you want it to be a different city. What city would you like to come to Upland as well? I really want Sydney to come to Upland. Like, that's where I want to actually look at doing some business. It would be cool to have like London, New York, LA and Sydney. I don't know why Sydney, but it just seems really cool to me. But yeah, that's basically the video for today, guys. Thank you for all the support. If you want to actually get your name mentioned on these videos, just send over the 1050 UpHex to James UK, and you'll be entered on the start of the video, so your name will appear after the intro on the videos. And then obviously any people that want to help out with Granada Hills, you can do as well. Obviously we'll start to be building that node out here. So if you actually want to support that, jump on. It'll be ready in a few weeks. We've got a lot more content coming, guys. There's probably going to be like another 40-50 videos with the factory builds. That's a lot of content coming forward, which I've got to film and edit. And then we've also got like the cafes. Hopefully we can get bars and other sorts of businesses, you know, like bakeries and all that coming forward. But obviously Upland's pushing a lot right now, so yeah, I really do enjoy it. I want more utility to come to the properties, like get back to the actual what Upland is, you know, with all the sales and everything. And I want to build something what's like really cool to come and visit and just see in Upland. So that'll be really cool to see going forward on Upland. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I'll leave it here. So thank you for watching. If you watched it all to the end, you're a legend. I really do appreciate it. This is like what I really want to do with my future going forward, YouTube, and actually like it's actually helping me with my business head and like just keep positive and keep true in the world. So yeah, thank you for the community. You're amazing, guys, and thank you for just making Upland so successful and what it is today. So it won't be what it is without you guys, and thank you for watching, supporting and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.